Yeah. That one wanted to come out. 7 of Coins reversed. One more for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. King of Wands reversed. Leo, Leo, Leo. You have 5 of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. Normally, I see a whole lot of, like with each zodiac, I see that specific zodiac sign being the victim of a third party or cheating. This time, unfortunately, I see the Leos being the cheater, not being the one cheated on. Which, I mean, it's all a matter of how you look at things. It could be negative, it could be not. It's up to you. But if you have 2 lovers, they're going to find out. And it's going to be a huge fight. Huge fight. And you might end up losing both of them. So, if that's you, Leo, you better hurry up and pick one, because you might lose both of them. I feel like one of them you're with more just because they have money, and the other one you're with out of love. Tell me about this 10 of Coins reversed. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The World reversed. Tell me about the World. Ooh, really? Oh shit, that one flew really far away. Ace of Wands reversed. Damn, man. It's gonna be a huge fight. Huge. Or, if you don't have 2 lovers, and you are in what you think is a good relationship, be careful. Do your research. Do a little spying. Check their phone while they're sleeping. Because they might have somebody else on the side. With the 10 of Coins reversed, I always see that as homewrecker. And then it's clarified by the World reverse and the Ace of Wands reverse. So this is probably a karmic situation that you've done before in a past life. Tell me about the 8 of Wands. Definitely check their phone with the 8 of Wands here. They might be sending messages elsewhere. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Man. So, and you got the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So somebody here is being impatient. Whoever's doing the cheating is the one who's being impatient. They could be burdened by something. You know, there's probably a little bit of like a rocky period in your relationship. And because I don't know how to say this. They didn't really want to deal with it head on. They just wanted it to brush under the rug maybe and act like there weren't any issues. They just wanted the fighting to be over. And they may have sent messages elsewhere because they were too impatient. Oh man, I wish I could say this how I have it in my head. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Page of Wands. So you probably had a period in your love life where there was no sex. There may have been a little bit of arguments here and there. You're just, you know, having the same issues that every relationship has, I feel like. every once in a while somebody just gets to a place where they, just don't want to have sex. They're just feeling a little down. It's nothing against the partner. They just need a little space. And this other person got a little impatient. They wanted that booty and you weren't giving it to them. So they went and found it with somebody else. That's what I'm feeling like. Or if that's not the case and they didn't cheat on you, I feel like they're going to get impatient and leave. Break up with you. Whatever issues you're going on or that are going on, they're not going to be patient and let you work through them or work with you through them. They're just going to, walk away, I feel like. Tell me about the King of Wands. Or Leo, you might be the one that's getting impatient, waiting for this person to sort through their problems. The Hanged Man reversed. Could be dealing with the Pisces. But this is not wanting to wait anymore. This is being impatient, wanting things to just get better in your life. And you don't see this person improving at the pace that you would consider a good pace. But just because they're not progressing at the pace that you want them to doesn't mean they're not progressing. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles, which would be another card of being impatient. The Fool reversed. So you're probably thinking that you can't trust this person, that they haven't changed, that you don't want to take another risk with this person. I don't know what happened in the past, but it's something that, caused a rift in the relationship. So somebody here is getting impatient and not going with the flow, I feel like. Tell me about the King of Swords. This King of Swords could be a narcissist. This could be a narcissist empath relationship, and you're waiting for the narcissist to stop with the selfish behavior, to start thinking of people other than themselves. And you're just getting impatient with how long the process is taking. Tell me about the King of Swords. You have the Star reversed. Could be an Aquarius. So this person's not communicating with you about something about the Ten of Cups. Let's see what they're not communicating with you about. Clarify the Ten of Cups for Leo. Where's the Ten of Cups here? Three of Swords reversed. Ooh, man. Okay, so back to what I originally said. Someone might not be communicating with you that they're already in another relationship. And so we have one person who is not communicating about another relationship. And then we have a person over here who's getting impatient and not wanting to take a risk and is just moving on. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands. King of Pentacles. With the Nine of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's given up here. I feel like they're just going to focus on their job. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Five of Wands reversed. Come on. So we have the Five of Wands reversed. with the King of Pentacles. So we got 3 kings here now. So we got the 5 of Wands reversed. 9 of Swords. So there's probably been an argument between the two of you that is giving this person anxiety. Whoever this King of Pentacles is, they're having anxiety about it. You know, not sleeping at night. It's just too much work, so they want to give up. I feel like both sides of these are just giving up. And now that I really look at this, I don't think there was a third party. But this person really wanted the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups with you. But it's just too much work. There's too much fighting. They have anxiety about it. They're losing hope. And this person over here is impatient, is not allowing this person to go through whatever process they need to go through, possibly with healing over a breakup or a separation, or maybe they got stabbed in the back from somebody, now that I'm looking at this card. So that's what I'm seeing. Like, you're both just kind of giving up. And you have the 5 of Swords reversed again at the bottom of the deck. So this is, the 5 of Swords reversed, I feel like, is a mutual defeat. Neither of you want to work on this. So let me get you some final advice. See where you should be focusing your energy for the next week. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You have the Dagger. Oh boy. You have Death at the bottom of the deck. That's the ending of a relationship. The ending of something. And the Dagger is protection, justice, and assertion. So what you need to be doing right now is protecting yourself from the 5 of Wands reverse. Can be, you know, jealousy and envy. This could be haters. This could be people projecting that hate onto you. So what you need to be focusing on is protecting your energy from whatever this may be. Whatever haters are getting into your energy right now. And that could possibly be why this relationship isn't working. Why this person's getting impatient and this person's losing hope. I have been seeing that. I do some daily readings for my Facebook friends, and I have been seeing that in a couple of the readings I did this week, where, you know, just because somebody's jealous of the relationship that you have with your man or woman, not that they're practicing black magic or anything, but just because they have so much jealousy and envy building up, that energy just projects out to the person that it's directed at. And if you're not protecting your energy, if you're not, you know, blocking that from coming in, then it will affect your relationship. And it needs to be, you both mutually need to protect yourself from whoever this envious person is. Because they're ruining your relationship. We do have a homewrecker right here. So it could be sexual, non-sexual, it could be just your mother. I'm not saying that's what I see, but it just giving you some possibilities. And your intuition will tell you who this person is. You know, you just got to read body language and listen to how this person talks to you. You know, find out how this person talks about you behind your back. And you'll be able to see who this person is that's breaking up this relationship. That could have been awesome. This relationship could be great. Because these 2 cards were the first 2 cards out. And in the upright, 2 cards of, you know, a wonderful, emotionally fulfilling relationship And then the rest of these cards are all garbage. And then your best advice is protection. You might have somebody who's very jealous of you. You're a Leo. People are just naturally drawn to your energy because you just radiate self-confidence. Even if you're not a confident person, you just radiate it. That you just put on that persona that you're very confident. And people just can get jealous of that sometimes. So, Leo, protect your energy. Talk to your partner. Let them know that you feel like this may be happening. And, show him or her, how he can protect his energy. And the best way for you to protect against this is to not pay it too much attention.